And you can get to ring the bell. Nice.
Let's meet the starting five for your Philadelphia 76ers. At the power forward position, at 6'8", number 28, Gershon Yabusele. The other forward position, at 6'8", number 8, Paul George. At guard, 6'3", number 0, Tyrese Maxey. At center, 7 foot, number 21, Joel Embiid.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Berry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now the Los Angeles starters. It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Powell in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, they've got Tyrese Maxey. He's out there with MP. Paul George out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. Brett, how good does it feel as a player when your team really starts to
Well, it's just awesome, BA, when players understand their role and how locked in that you can be. And there's a whole other level to that when you know going into any NBA contest, whether or not you're going to win the game is dependent on what you do. And the opponent has no chance of taking that away from you. That's when you're a championship caliber team.
Dunn's shot is good.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Maxey attacking. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's George. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. And that one's good.
7. The assist from Paul George.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Zubac. Jones with the ball. Back to Zubac. Drops in the layup for 2.
Nice job by Zubac using his size and just making his presence felt.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signed Paul George to create a star trio. Along with the great value signings around the edges, Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big 3, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Now here's Maxey. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's Jones. It doesn't go for him. The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Embiid way outside. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Done with it. Now guarded by MP. Lets a floater go. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse, who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Just too determined. Zubac's finishing strong.
Maxey finds MP. George outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with a 3-second call. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Bamba's checked in for Zubats. Coffee comes in for Powell. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Highland in. Both teams making substitutions here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Dunn. And that one's good. That makes it 2 for 3.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
On the floor for the Clippers, it's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Bones Highland out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Powell in at the 3. The small forward. It's good. MP's got 6.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Outside Highland. Jones, the pass to Dunn. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
They got to do a much better job and help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Dunn with it. MP's there. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Uses a glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And it's blocked by Embiid.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
George passes to Martin. Here's MP. Tries again. And George with the layup. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Dunn. Tough touch off the glass.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Highland against Lowry. Pass to Embiid. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Embiid's got his first basket of the night.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up. And that's the work of an assertive offensive player.
And that concludes the first half. The Sixers on top. They lead by 13. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
For now, I will let it heal after bleaching. And trying to do my best. So, thank you for watching this video.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Sixers lead by 13. They've got Joel Embiid. MP is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's George, and it's Yabusele in at power forward. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Here's MP. The putback. Tries it again. Yabusele hooked that. And the 76ers lead by 15.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Fires top of the key. Another shot. Here's Embiid.
Terrific defense from Zubats. His team relies on him to help alter shots. He starts the second half missing 4 or 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime? Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot for him.
Oh, man, B.A. Norman Powell has consistently been in that be-ready club off the bench. He can come in and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. This guy has been aggressive from day one. It doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role.
they just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Guys, quick update. Stop that croak. We got us a couple of
Dunn outside.
glizzies.
Shoots over Embiid. The shot by Dunn, no good.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that do this.
Call here. Los Angeles decides to talk over. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team.
Oh my God,
Not
my
every
phone was
vet
horrible.
wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role
Yeah,
becomes a
right now.
blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
The Clippers, Powell, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Dunn in for Porter Jr. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Norman Powell out there with Amir Coffey. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point. Releases. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Joel Embiid.
Just with his effort level alone, Zubac can put pressure on any defense. It's time to get him a trip to the line.
Zubac drops them both.
Such great concentration from Zubac. He's a man on a mission to just dominate the paint on a nightly basis.
Maxey with it. Picked up by Powell. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
This is a shooter.
Pass to Dunn. This one for 3. Second chance effort. Zubac's shot is off.
Man, I thought he was making that. He's so close. That's an aggressive defense.
And here's MP, defended by Dunn. Count it.
27.
And it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
Well, if you came here looking for a throwing battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
The drive by Harden. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. As he surveys, down low. Here's MP. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Jones, he's checked in for Coffey.
Substitution. Derek Jones. 7 out of 10.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Inside. Here's Yabusele. 6 to shoot. And there's a 3-second violation.
My wife kicked my ass at it last time. And we got one of these, what are these called?
Harden against Maxey.
What is this?
Harden, the pass to Jones.
It's a record player.
Here's Powell. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Maxey.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Use better judgment there.
NP's shot is off. Clippers trail by 6.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
George passes to MP. Goes back up. Inside. Embiid gets the advantage.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Pass to Dunn.
And we got us a cute little suction.
3-pointer. Harden. Rebound by the 76ers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
We got some Tom Cruise movie.
Here's Yabusele, defended by Jones. A nice shot by MP. And it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
That's his fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Paul George. 2 shots.
What the fuck is... What is this thing? Is this Alexa?
It is.
Here is a biography of angry grandma.
That's good from George.
Now, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA, gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Alexa, who is Angry Grandma's grandson?
Angry grandma's grandson is Jake. Judy, angry grandma's grandson, Jake, and his mother started a YouTube channel.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence too.
And that'll wrap it up for us. Alongside Brent Berry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
See what else we've got. We got us a song. I'm gonna be sweating my ass off in this thing.
That's cool.
Smells like pancakes in there. Somebody cooking flapjacks? I don't know if it's because I watch too many horror movies, but I just feel like that lake puts me in the mind of Friday the 13th. I get Camp Crystal Lake vibes. And then here's all the other cabins, kind of all right next to each other. We got a playground right there. I'm about to go over there and start swinging. Yeah, I'm curious to know if any of you guys do stuff like that. Because if I'm on a boat, I'll think of Jaws. If I'm in like the woods, I'll think of Friday the 13th. When Halloween comes around and people are trick-or-treating, I'll think of Michael Myers. I don't know if that's a toxic trait or what that is, but I think horror movies have hypnotized me to always think of the worst. Like, look at those people over there. I just visualize Jason Voorhees coming out of that damn lake. Their asses right in that water. And look, you see that water right there? Looks like somebody's breathing underneath it. That's some Friday the 13th shit! And Friday the 13th is right around the corner. That could be another reason I'm thinking about it. I only know that because I have an eye doctor's appointment